Okay guys, what's going on? It's Ryan here from the Finer Grind again, and we're back with another video, coffee fix video. I was about to do some maintenance on my Gaggia Classic, do some back flushing, clean out the brew head, the shower screen, dispersion block, and whatnot. So I also recently purchased this. As you can see, is a precision shower screen. It's an IMS Precision Shower screen, and this is a brass dispersion block. So what this does is it helps diffuse the water that's coming out of the group head through the precision shower screen. It's got over 1,000 holes apparently, and it's supposed to create a more even dispersion or distribution of water that's coming out of the group head. So I've noticed that some of my shots come out quite fast, not because of the coarse grinding, but because I think maybe the water that's coming out from the group head right now, it's coming out of two main spots mainly, and I thought maybe this precision shower screen might give me a better distribution of water. So this is also a brass dispersion block. Brass is it's a very good heat retainer compared to the stock one that's from the Gaggia Classic, which is aluminum. That one, it's seen its better days, and it's got a little bit of aluminum oxide. That's what aluminum does when it reacts with water. So I'll take it out in a second. You can see the difference between the two, but this is a brass dispersion block, so it's hopefully will hold heat better, and also it will be antimicrobial. So here's a close-up here. I don't know if you can see the many holes that are in the shower screen here, but that's what it looks like. And here's the back of the brass dispersion block. So some of the tools you'll need, of course, when doing a back flush and cleaning your group head parts and accessing the gasket, you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver. On this new shower screen, this comes with a screw still, and that's a flathead. So on the other side of a flathead bit here, you will need a Allen key. In this case, I just have a socket that I can attach to my socket wrench for Allen key. So really that's all you need to crack open the stock dispersion block and shower screen and get this new one in. And at the same time, because I'm doing some back flushing and also some cleaning, I have some cleaning solution. Some cleaning solution here, which I'll use a pack of. I'll get that, and I have my blind filter basket inside. So let's get started. You just need to put the Gaggia Classic on its back. So unplug it, get all the water tank out, and all the drip tray and the three-way solenoid pipe that comes with it. So get that all removed and have your Gaggia Classic on its back. And I'll show you how to remove the stock dispersion block shower screen and get this new one on. Okay, so here we have the Gaggia Classic on its back. I removed the drip tray, the three-way solenoid pipe, obviously the water tank, unplugged it of course, and I just want to mention that it's pretty common sense, but just wait till your Gaggia Classic has cooled down. If you've just used it within the last hour or two, it'll take some time to cool down because you're touching the group head, and it's going to be hot if you've just used your Gaggia Classic and you're trying to perform this install. And I will also say that this is just the install video. I will have another video that will be a full review on the dispersion screen and comparisons with the Gaggia Classic with and without the dispersion screen. You can see the shots coming out from a naked portafilter to see what the differences are. So let's get started. So you want to remove the Phillips screw that's holding on the shower screen here. And I'm just putting all this stuff into a bowl or a container so I can put solution in it later as well to clean it. And once you remove the screw, the shower screen comes off pretty easily. As you can see, this is pretty gross. It's been about 2 weeks since I've done a clean, so that needs to wash. Well, we're not going to be using this anymore. Okay, next you'll need to remove the 2 Allen screws that's holding in the stock dispersion block. Okay, put these screws aside for cleaning, and these will be used again for holding on to the new dispersion block. Okay, with those 2 Allen screws removed, the dispersion block comes off fairly easily. So this is the stock aluminum dispersion block that comes from Gaggia. Let me just clean it off, and I'll show you some of the age that's showing on here. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the stock shower screen. The holes are quite large in comparison to the Precision shower screen. I don't know if you can see through the 2 holes for the Allen screws, but that's the stock one and this is the Precision one. As well, here is the quite nasty aluminum dispersion block, sorry, that comes stock with the Gaggia Classic. It's seen its better days, so it's rough, it's lighter, and compared to the brass one, I mean, this is a brand new one and it's cleaner. So let's get this puppy on and make sure we continue cleaning all the parts out. Okay, so what you want to continue doing is to clean the group head inside, and also inspect the gasket that's the group head gasket that's lining the perimeter of your group head. You want to make sure there's no cracks or any sort of hardening with your gasket. Mine's fairly new, so you can I can feel that it's quite pliable still. It's not rock hard or anything, and with visual inspection it looks okay so far. I can just clean it, and then I'll take a look at I'll take a better look at it to see if there's any sort of cracking or anything like that. Okay, so that should do it. I've moved the machine a little bit over so you can get a better angle and view the group head. So I've cleaned up the inside with a wet cloth here, just wiped everything down. And I'm still feeling for this group head gasket just to make sure there's no cracks or hardening, and just by visual inspection it looks pretty good still. It's still got some life on there. So just wipe up around here, make sure all the coffee's out, and make sure it's nice and clean to receive the new dispersion block and also the shower screen. So this shower screen here, the new one here, the screws of course still in, so you need to remove the screw, unscrew that, and then the shower screen will come out. I'm gonna do that and then quickly just give it a good cleaning first. It's going in, but I'm going to be doing a back flush once this thing is in after anyway, so but I just want to get a nice clean before it goes in, before I start back flushing. Okay, so we've cleaned up the Precision screen and the block, and I just took it off here, removed that flathead screwdriver, flathead screw, and yeah, you can see the differences here. Here's the shower screw, Precision one. See many holes, and within those many holes there are other Precision holes there, so there's quite a few precise holes that have been machined into the shift screen, versus the old one, which is just one uniform screen with large holes. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like when you put it in. I don't think you can see in the camera too well with these smaller precision holes within the holes. So let's get this on and then we'll test it out. I've also cleaned the brass block here, and it's quite a lot heavier. I mean, it's brass versus aluminum, so it's got some heft, so it's gonna hold heat a lot better. Alright, so let's mount this new dispersion block here. So take your Allen screws from before, just clean them out, of course, before you put them in. And this thing should just slide right in here. Same way. So just be careful not to nick the brass dispersion block, because brass is still soft, so you don't want to nick the dispersion block. Okay. So just tighten them down evenly on both sides. And be careful not to over torque it. Okay, next, here's the precision shower screen. Goes on this way. I will say that this is a pretty snug fit, so it's you want the screen in there fairly centered, or centered as you can get it, so that when you mount, screw it down, it's right in the middle there. So you don't want it to be shifted over on any side, and it might catch the lip on the dispersion block, and when you crank it down to tighten the screw, it might bend this shower screen. So it's important to get that screen on centered before you start screwing it down. Okay, so that looks pretty good, nice and tight there. So next thing you want to do is finish cleaning up. What I'm going to do next is throw all my parts under some Confiza, clean that all up, get all the coffee oils out, and then I'll get a blind basket going here and run the Confiza through the shower head and the group head here, just to make sure everything's all cleaned out. And I want to clean out the three-way solenoid. So this video will end here. Like I said, I'll do a review video for the shower screen and dispersion block and have comparisons with the stock shower screen and block. And also I'll do another video that shows how to clean and maintain and back flush your Gaggia Classic with a cleaning solution, something like Confiza. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe, because I will have more videos coming on this channel, all coffee machine related and also coffee brewing related. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.